Hello, everybody, and welcome to your next pick a card. So it's been impressed on my heart to do the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? We're gonna do 8 piles. It's gonna be like every 2 minutes we're gonna roll through these, and it's just kind of a little bit of a weekend update of where you stand with this person. Feel free to switch the roles. So, this energy is all in and around us. So if you're like, that sounds like my story, but it's completely opposite, then go ahead and take it that way. But only take what sticks. Let everything fly away from you that doesn't feel like it resonates. These are general messages for everybody. So there's going to be a little bit of a piece of here and there. If it's resonating, you'll be like, oh, that's like 75% of my whatever. That's awesome if we can resonate that much. But usually it's just a matter of like, sometimes spirit can just say one sentence in a certain pile or something like that can change your whole entire perspective. So take it as you will. This is for entertainment purposes only, and let's get into this. I'll be using the shamanic deck. I also have notes here just to make sure I stay on track. But the shamanic deck by Colette Baron Reed, along with someone else like Alexander something. Don't quote me on that. Well, you can't because I don't know his name. I'm also using the 8 Coins Tarot and the Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Animal Tarot. So we're going to find out, how do they feel about this relationship, situationship, friendship? This doesn't have to do with love. How do they feel about you? What happened and what to do about it? Okay, so let's get into this. I'm very excited. I've never really done like speed rounds before, at least not on camera. So let's get into it. Have I said that like 14 times? I think so. Okay, so here, pile 1, this is your reading. I wonder if I should do these all separately. Should I do these separately? Yes, and then stitch them all together? We will do that. So I've decided we're gonna just go all the way through, and I'll chop the video up instead of chopping it all up and then putting it back together. So pile 1, this is your reading. What does my pile 1, how does their person feel about this friendship, situationship? We'll just say situationship for all of these. Flow. They feel like they cannot manifest. Are we taking these in reverse? Yes, we are. They feel like they cannot, this came in reverse, they feel like they cannot manifest, that some things aren't moving, that things aren't working, that things aren't flowing. Okay, and how do they feel about you? The Moon, yeah, they have no idea. They have no idea. I feel like this person is like really in the dark about what's going on with you. You may have gone like ghost or dark on them or whatever. I also feel like they feel like you're very like mysterious. I also feel like they feel like there's a lot of stuff going on in the background that they don't know, obviously the Moon. But we're just gonna go ahead and really quickly see what happened, okay? What happened between my person and my person? Okay, so back here, all the way in the past, we have strength in reverse. Could be dealing with the Leo, but not possibly. But someone was not strong. Okay, so I was gonna say something didn't happen, something wasn't strong. Yeah, this is a past 3 of Swords type of energy. What was it? What did they feel strong about? Not being able to work together. Oh, about being defensive. Being defensive. Why are they being defensive? Defensive, but it's like halfway on about a 3 of Cups, not being able to. Okay, so this feels like a friendship for me, or a situationship, because there is 3 of Cups here. I feel like there's, I'm getting like this fighting, like someone wanting to, always being defensive, always being on the, but I feel like they're riding the fence. Yeah, I feel like the person that you're dealing with was always like, you never really knew where they stood. They say some of the worst people to be around are the people like, you don't know if they're your friend or not, or anything like this, but I feel like someone like maybe possibly like betrayed you. I'm getting like betrayal off this card, and I feel like they feel like you're not gonna work with them anymore. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to do about it. And I think they're kind of freaking out a little bit. Like I'm getting that, yeah, 5 of Cups. There's more cups here. So we've got a 3 of Cups and a 5 of Cups, which means we've got a 2 of Cups that's at play here. So this could have been like a real, I'm still getting like major like friendship vibes. It could have been a relationship, but I'm getting more, or like a work colleague, or someone at school or something like that. Someone that like you, yeah, I feel like a bestie, or like an auntie or a cousin or something like that. I'm getting like actually a lot of feminine on feminine energy, just because this has kind of been happening in my life, so I can like feel it. I feel like there's one person in particular that's like really, really sad about what has gone down between you, but I don't feel like they know what to do about it. What did I say? 2 of Cups. It's about a 2 of Cups. Yeah, and I feel like this is what they want. It's like what to do about it. They don't know what to do about it, and they just feel like really like it's in the dark. Like there's something, yeah, I feel like they didn't know what they had when they had it. I also feel like this person may have been, I heard dragged off dragged off by other people. They said, yeah, there's going to be healing in this situation. And yeah, with the 4 wands, there's going to be a new basis here. There's going to be, I think this person, maybe you guys just needed some time apart or something along those lines, but it looks here, it's also like saying, build a firm sound foundation by yourself as well, right? Be this singularly so you can bring that to other people. So you're not like, oh, let me add my sticks to your wall or whatever. It's like, I have my own wall and you have your own wall, and we can work together and we can heal together. Okay, so pile 1, it feels like, I feel like there's just going to be a little bit more time because, you know, we've got this Aquarius. You might be dealing with an Aquarius as well when we've got the 4 wands, so you might be dealing with a fire sign. We did get that Leo out here, but like, yeah, I think everything's going to be just a-okay, and you need to just make sure that you are handling your business. And if something did go wrong between the two of you, you always want to know, like, what part did we play in other people's lives, right? So, okay, let's go ahead to pile number, I'm going to get this shuffled up really quickly. Oh, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to do this so quick. So maybe is it better? I still think it's better to do this. All right. Pile number, we'll shuffle that a little more. I feel like somebody's like, you didn't shuffle it enough. I'm like, I know, I'm going to do it automatically when I come here. So, okay, where are we at? 420. Pile number 2. How do they feel about this relationship, situationship, friendship-ish thing? How do they feel? Okay, we are taking these in reverse, the sacrifice. Okay, somebody feels like they are going to have to sacrifice. I don't know, how do they feel about you? Really interesting. It is a master number here. How do they feel about you? Mind blown and completion. Oh, that's so interesting. I say the Pachamama card, but I always get this as a person that like feels like something like you're just, I really want to get, okay, like what happened between the two of you? Because I'm like getting different vibes. I feel like this is it's like how they feel about you. That there's a cycle, something, were you the person that needed to be sacrificed? I don't know, we'll see. I'm like, tell me more. Tell me more. Okay. So we have a 9 of Cups here. It came out, they're not sure, I'm getting a very wishy-washy type of, they're not sure what they're going to have to sacrifice. How do they feel about their relationship? Having to let go of a 3 of Cups, an empty social group. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this person feels like if they are going to have to hang out with you or to be with you in order, because I feel like with you, yeah, I feel like they think that you are like the bee's knees. I'm not gonna lie. They feel like you've got so much going on. I feel like their mind is blown. I feel like they feel like you've got so much, you know what I mean? You're just, I feel like they also put you a little bit on a pedestal. And I also feel like this is a, you know, this completion. I'm getting a couple of scenarios here. I feel like this person feels like maybe they're not enough. That just came in really strong. They feel like there's not enough, and they're not going to be able to like, maybe they feel like you're also like around that, like they can't get in. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely getting like a can't get in. There's something here, and they're like surrounding you. They're really all up in your energy. I'm not gonna lie. I also am getting another group of people here where it's like they feel like you're the one. They feel like there's nothing else but you, and this is how they feel about you. But they've got this 9 of Cups, and they know they're gonna have to sacrifice something here. And what is it? They're gonna have to let go of it, because I have 2 3 of Cups energy cards in there, and one is like the really like all the colors and everything like that. This are like the empty, vapid friends that like really don't bring anything to the table, and they just kind of take up space and chit chat and gossip. Like it's like definitely the wrong crowd, and maybe that's who this person's been running around with, but they feel like they're gonna have to like give this up in order to be with you. Let's go ahead and just get a little bit of information here and see what you can do about it. Let's go ahead and get a shuffle in, a couple of shuffles really quickly. Interesting. Oh, this is going to keep my mind sharp. This is, wow, this is going by fast. I'm really enjoying it. All right, let's see here. I can see I've got so much Alice over at Love Exists Visions. Oh my gosh, she's so amazing. Let's see here. What can you do about it? What can my people, what can be done about it? Clarify, please. Clarify what can be done with it. Okay. I'm putting nervous energy in there because I'm like going really fast. We got, okay, so communication. Ooh, with the Tower. Whoa. With the 7 of Cups. Wow. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked right here. I'm like, what can be done about it? I mean, you know what your situation, your whatever, but what they're saying is like there needs to be communication about this Tower, about this. I don't think it's a bad Tower or epiphany. I think this person needs to know that they are the only one in your life. I think they would make this leap if they knew that, like, you could, because the Seven of Cups is like having all these options and being confused and everything like that. I feel like they knew that they like had a chance with you and that like they would drop this in a heartbeat. That's really cool. You know, and I feel like it's very like somebody wants to like compromise, you know, with you, but they want a little something from you. Here's the thing is, don't give anybody, like, if you don't feel that way about somebody or whatever, you want to have your options or whatever, don't not give them, you know what I mean? But I feel like this is really where this might come down to. So I feel like that's a really positive, you know, you do with that what you will. But yeah, so let's go into pile number 3. And I'm not going to even look at the time because I'm not writing it down, because we're just going to roll through this and come back through. Okay, so pile number, what is this, pile number 3? Pile number 3. Pile number 2. Pile number 4. 4. 4. 3. I think it's pile number 4. I think it's pile number 3. Right? Like that's the logic part of my brain doesn't work when I'm reading. So, okay. Let's get into this. Pile number, I might be doing these on the GoPro next time. We're gonna go with number 3. And I'm gonna just write it down so that I know where I'm at. Okay, sweating. Pile number 3. Oh, well, that was fast. How do they feel about this relationship? Oh, wow, the corn. I'm like, am I taking? They're like, yes, you're taking it. Okay, the corn. So I was gonna be like, oh, wow, I feel like they feel like it's overripe. I'm gonna get a little. How do they feel about you? Like it's overdone, like ripe for the picking. As my ear, I'm getting a ringing in my ear. How do they feel about you? Was that for this fruit? Yeah, okay, we got it. The wind, wow. Ooh, the witness. That's really, really interesting. Yeah, witness on the bottom, the corn and the wind. I'm like, where are we going with this? I'm gonna find out what happened here, and then that'll give me a little, can you clarify this corn? Like what happened between, why the corn? Okay, 3, okay, something was overripe. Yeah, 3 of Swords, someone is in something just, yeah, I'm just getting this rotting, like it was supposed to be picked, it was supposed to like happen, it was supposed to work together and whatever, and it just like, oh, I'm getting people taken for granted. Okay, I feel like this, okay, and now you're the wind. Got it. I think someone really, honestly, oh yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse, regardless of the plumbing or anything like this. Yeah, this is definitely a person that feels like it was ripe for the picking, but they did not, oh, that's what they did. Somebody, okay, there was a relationship, situationship, doesn't matter if it's a masculine or whatever, this is like a friend, but there is a person that like held back. They're a King of Pentacles, regardless, like I said, of plumbing or whatever. They're in an energy that's very greedy and very controlling and very this, that, and the other. And oh, I heard they thought they were gonna get something, from you, whatever that is. Maybe that's like something at work or your homework or your, you know what I mean? Like they thought you were always gonna be there. This person always thought that you, like, they treated you like an option. And I'm talking about friendship, I'm talking about situationship, all that other stuff. Yeah, and they realized that there was something there right for the picking, and they let it go rotten, and they overlooked it, and now you're no longer there. You're like out, gone with the wind. More happening. Yeah, Knight of Wands with the wind, like onward and forward, mofos. Like, yeah, you're totally with the moon. Like, yeah, there are moon in reverse. There aren't any other secret. Like, you know exactly who they were and what they were about, and how they rolled. So you're like, I'm just out of here. Like, okay, like you're not gonna treat me that way. You're not gonna talk to me that way, or you're not gonna take advantage of me that way anymore. Knight of Wands, you were totally over it. Totally over it. This is like, oh, feeling like, oh, in revert, but in the reverse. And yeah, I don't feel like you were that actually, I know this sounds terrible, but I don't feel like you were that actually invested, because there's not a lot of color. I feel like this might have just been a passing, this might have been a person that like ghosted you as well, and you're just like, what? And you didn't hang around to find out, like you didn't chase somebody. You did not chase somebody. You were like, I'm out of there, and I don't think that they could freaking believe it. Yeah, they thought that it was going to be unfinished business. They thought that, like, oh, this person's going to come back, or they're going to, like, hey, or they're going to contact me or whatever. They're going to miss me. Maybe they pulled back. Maybe they pulled a little, like, sorry, I'm like, maybe they pulled a little, like, narcissism bullshit on you. But I feel like you were just like, oh, yeah, this doesn't work for me. I'm out. And they were not expecting that. Really interesting. Okay, what can you do about it? I'm like, maybe this is for the person. If you're the person that this happened to, or you did this to the other person, maybe this is advice for you, but we'll see. What can we do about it? What's interesting? Yeah. Let it alone. It's done. It's over. Yeah, I feel like this is the cross watcher. I'm like, this is, put a knife in me, put a fork in me, right? Like, I'm done. Yeah, there's nothing left. I don't think anything's going to come of it. I think maybe you were just wondering, like, why we want to get a little more. Oh my God, it's the 9 and the 10 of swords. So there's one, oh wow, there's one sword that's at play, which is the sword of truth. You might have said something to this person, like, and you might not even know it. You might have called them out on some BS. They might have been trying to pull something on you. Like, yeah, I'm totally getting, like, actually, like, a person that was trying to finesse you. Like, as a friend, as a coworker, as whatever, I feel like somebody was, like, really trying to finesse you, and I feel like you would just let them do whatever they did, and then you just dipped out. Like, yeah, I feel like it is a big dip. You didn't waste it. Oh, I just heard screeching tires. That's funny. Okay, and yeah, now they're just sitting back watching you. They're watching you. Like, so you might be, like, on, social media. A lot of people are. Some people aren't, or whatever. You may have a platform, but all they can do, oh my gosh, with more watching, with the owl. Yeah, this person wasn't in alignment. Yeah, this is not in your alignment. You're like, yeah, no, I'm good. But look, 2 watching cars. Well, this watching cars, interesting. I don't know why that came out, but cards. But this one looks a little, like, pissed. Like, this one, bird of prey, right? Yeah, no, they thought you were prey. They thought you were prey. They thought they were gonna hunt you, and now they, like, look at this, like, shock and awe. I love whoever I'm talking to. Super, super cool. Okay, let's go on and get this shuffled up, and we're gonna move on to pile 4. All right. Oh, that's funny. That's really, really interesting. I'm like, comment down please let me know what happened in the comments. Yeah, I keep forgetting to ask y'all, but please let me know. I want to know, I want to know what love is. Maybe that's what this person is singing. Maybe they really actually liked you, but they don't know how to, like, operate. And, like, yeah, I'm just getting a person that really doesn't have, like, they have social graces, they don't have social skill. Okay. So they look good on the outside, but they don't know how the real world works. It's not in their mind. So Spirit's like, Spirit's, whoever, yeah, lower world here, like, Spirit's like, yeah, get out of that energy. Let's go ahead and clear this out. We're going to put a little mist spray, some love right there. I think I forgot to put deodorant on. I know. I don't think so. I think I'm just pitting out because I don't smell. I'm just, like, sweating like that interview. I do that on my channel sometimes. I forgot. It's just been a while where I'm, like, going. Okay, where are we at? Pile number 4. Let's get into this. So, how do they feel about this relationship, situationship, friendship, lovership? Ooh, magic and smoky mirror. Oh, that's really, really interesting. What's on the bottom here? Mystical shaman? Where are you from? Kentucky? Shaman? That's strange. Okay, and then how do they feel about you? Ooh, interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Middle world. Okay, so first off, I'm getting this person, like, doesn't believe. I feel like they don't believe. We have the magic with the smoky mirror. They know there's something about you. I feel like this person feels like you're doing darker magic. I'm not going to lie. I feel like they think, because we got the arrow in reverse, the arrow is like the arrow of truth. They feel like, okay, I just heard charlatan. Yeah, I feel like this person doesn't feel like they know there's something about you, but they don't feel like you're getting your powers or whatever it is. Like, it's very unclear to them. I feel like, especially, again, yeah, with this middle world here, it's just they can't wrap their mind. This is definitely a person. They might be a little older as well. Could be a family member or something that just doesn't, like, get, like, spirituality and, like, just really grew up, like, and thinking that spirituality is the same as witchcraft, you know what I mean? All of these things are like, if you're psychic, you must practice magic, and there's all these things that people just don't know, right, about the occult because they're afraid to like look into them and find out information for themselves. They would rather just get the information from other people and digest it and say, oh, I'll just take somebody else's word for it, right? So a lot of people, I think, in the spiritual community, like I'm very offended when people like are like, this is what I do for a living. I work as a psychic medium and investigator, and they're like, oh, you're a witch, and I'm like, and I have nothing wrong with my witches, whatever, but like, no, I just don't practice. Like, it's completely different. Anyways, so yeah, I feel like somebody just feels like you're getting your information or whatever it is in some untoward way, and that I keep hearing charlatan, like they feel like someday the cloak is going to come off on you, but yeah, they're just kind of stuck in the middle world, in the 3D world, and that's perfectly fine. We were all there at one point in time, maybe. So let's go ahead and just see what happened. That's a whole lot of channeling. Yeah, this person has a very an inquiry. Distracted. How do they feel about you? Oh, we already said that. What happened? Yeah, what happened? What happened with this person to make them feel like this? Unable to move on from a 10 of cups, from a 10 of pentacles. Unable to move on. I'm trying to get a little, okay, what's on the bottom here? 7 of swords. Something happened here with their family or whatever. Unable to move on. We've got the dog, we've got the man here, we've got the, there's 3 people here. There's 4 people. There's a ton. Well, yes, I know it's supposed to be a family. They're unable to move on from something. It has something to do with family and like watching from afar. 3 of Pentacles. This might be somebody in your workplace. Or knows what you do, or something like that. This might be someone that you're like working on a project with or whatever. Maybe like a function, like a fundraiser or something like that. This is somebody that you work with that knows what you do, but they're really uncomfortable around you because they just don't know. Like, and you may be like a spiritual, you may be into Reiki or something like that, or maybe you're like, into sex work, or I say into, but doing, you know what I mean? Something that's not. I feel like I'm talking to a group that like really like dances with the beat. You might be an entrepreneur or something. There's this independence. I feel like they're very like far away from you, and there's this the smoky mirror. They just can't get a read on you, and I feel like but because they can't get a read on you, they just assume the worst. I'm also getting like a separate storyline also as well. Like there's like some family stuff that they come from that they can't get past as well. So I feel like they can't even wrap their mind around who you are. I just heard you also run circles around this person mentally, intellectually. Okay, you run persons. Okay, this is a person that feel. All of a sudden, I just got Taurus. Sorry, I just got a Taurian. Like, oh, there's like this weird jealousy, whatever. I think you might just be like an air sign because I'm speaking really fast. Or fire sign. We've got those, something. We do have this arrow here, and all of this. Yeah, I feel like you just might be an air sign. Like you just might be. A Gemini versus Taurus, you know what I mean? Like the Taurian is going to be like that very grounded person that like moves through and finishes things and like has all this power behind it, whatever. The Gemini, like mentally they do that. They can flit around and they can, grasp a lot of, and I'm not saying it's not like a matter of intellect, it's just a different type of intellect. Just put it that way. Yeah, so I feel like there's a lot of stuff coming from their family or they're just their belief systems that are just completely outdated. I also feel like this person projects a lot onto you. I also feel like they kind of want to be like you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting some vibes off of that as well. Let's go ahead and get, Page of Wands, really interesting. Yeah. I feel like you don't care. I'm getting that Fox vibe. You're just like, and then, I will run circles around you. Yeah, definitely feel like I'm fire and air. I'm getting a lot of fire here. I've got this and what of it? I feel like you have just decided to no longer tiptoe around this person's ego. That's what it is. You might have been dimming yourself down for this person to be able to, I'm just take this. I'm afraid if I take it off, it'll stop it. Okay, we're still going. As another one drops down. We have the Page of Wands here. Yeah. Okay, they're just asking questions. Sorry, it's like the stuff I have to see because Airbnb, it's like real time, right? So, the Page of Wands, I just feel like Ace of Wands. You're like, I don't care and I don't want anything with you. I think this is also, you might have been really good friends. This might have been a friend or a great work colleague or whatever that you were kind of really into it. And then they started exhibiting some of this behavior, and you're just like, I've been there, I've done that, like that's their problem, it's not mine, I'm not taking it on, I'm not going to move forward with this. You might have retracted your energy, and I think they know exactly the reason why. I feel like this person is definitely intuitive to know that you may not like want to be around them that much because of who they are, and they can't figure it out. Yeah, I feel like they're snooping around a little bit as well. I don't know why I'm getting off of there. Like they're saying no, they're listening, they got their ear to the ground. They listen to what you say just, I'm not saying be careful. In fact, I don't feel like you have to be careful. You're a page, like, I just feel like your energy is just totally different. I don't think that this is like, there's anything that you can do for this person in order to, but like, yeah, you've decided not to have, oh, they don't feel very independent. They feel, that's what I was saying, you got an independent, they feel like they don't know how to start things. They don't have ideas, like the ideas that you have, they can't start with those. This Nine of Pentacles, they're not very independent. Oh, we've got this Ten of Cups. It's a lot around family, a lot around like family, the family home or something like that. I feel like it's really going back to their root system and where they're coming from. And I just don't feel like, you might be very different from this person as well. Like you may be just different, like a different race or something like that. I feel like they've just never been around somebody like you, regardless of whether you're into spirituality or not, or maybe you're just a great athlete and they didn't grow around people that like, or you know what I mean? I feel or you're very well traveled and or very cultured, and maybe they're not. There's something here where they feel like there's a, like you have a one-up on them or whatever, or it's a perceived one, right? That's their own projection. So let's go ahead and see what to do about it. I don't know, what's the advice? What do we do about it? That's so many, oh, that's way too many. No. No. Trying to give me more of the story here. This deck is very sensitive too. It's like, let me tell you the story. All right. Yeah, it's the same. I think there's a lot of endings going on. It's like, yeah, don't even mess with them. Like that's what. Oh, don't even mess with them. Like they're like, it's done. It's over. They are who they are. Like, yeah, brand new fool. Brand new fool. The brand new fool. Oh, interesting. Oh, I feel like they set their sights on someone else. I feel like you just went ahead and pulled your energy away, and they realize that it's ending and it's not going to be coming back. And I feel like they have turned their energy to like start like, oh, I'm starting to get like, they're very judgmental. This person's very judgmental. So they've got like, you got your own brand new beginning. You like shook it off. You're like baby duck, like get that oil off of me. I'm all fluffy, whatever. Where's that truth? Right there, sword of truth and balance. Like here we have that sword or that arrow of not truth, and they cannot, I keep getting, they can't wrap their minds around you, and you run circles around them. If you're wondering who this person is, like you'll know exactly who it is. But like, yeah, I also feel like they've got someone in their sights, like someone at work or whatever, they're gonna go ahead and just start terrorizing someone else and projecting onto them. So I think the universe is like, don't even worry about it, but you're not a crazy person, and this is your confirmation. Okay, pile number 5. This is really fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually a really big fan of this format, and I didn't think that I had it in me, and I miss tarot. This is actually making me like think a little faster on the fly, you know? I like it. So let me go ahead and shuffle all of the cards in the deck. That might be helpful. And then we're going to go to, what did we say, pile 5. Still sweating. Let me get a beverage. I need to get some tunage going, but my laptop, I'm like, why are you even talking about it? I'm not gonna even talk about it. Okay, I've got water for a reason. Okay, perfect. Pile number 5. As another one drops down. Oh, I gotta turn the notifications off. Probably need to. It's just dropping down. I'm like, what did I start? I guess it's good that I know what's going on while I'm reading. Okay, one more. Let's get into this. Pile number 5. Sorry, it's taking so long, but yeah. All right, pile 5. How do they feel about this relationship? Ooh, witness. That just came out. But that was like the underlying, the witness. So they're looking at something, they're watching and waiting. I don't know, we're gonna get into this. Interesting. I wonder if this is like a thread for I don't think so though. It doesn't feel like a zodiac thread. And how do they feel about you, Spirit team? How do they feel about you and this person, this friendship situation? Middle world. This is great. Okay, I feel like this is coming from another person's point of view. These came out, like for the last pile, you might want to watch pile. And it may not be related, but you might want to watch the last pile. So I feel like these cards, or was that pile? I can't remember now. Anyways, the medicine wheel. Something's all over the place. The witness. What is this person witnessing? What happened? How do they feel about this relationship? They're just watching? What are they watching? Yeah, please clarify. The Hierophant in reverse. Ooh, this might be a person you were in a relationship with, possibly a marriage. And we got a Three of Cups. Ooh. Oh. Like from this particular Three of Cups, I feel like it was an actual third party situation here. I feel like this is a marriage or a very deeply committed relationship. Let's just put it that. Or situation, it could be family, it could be work or something like that, because we also have the Three of Cups. Okay, now I'm getting two storylines. So it could be like a work situation or, you know, an establishment that you were in, working with people, whatever, and some people like really, I'm getting like bullying too, like kind of bullied up, or not bullied, but like bunched up against you. What's the word when they, you know, when people like go up against you? Also, they might have been saying that like you're not real, or you're not like you're not the truth, or whatever you do, like you don't, like I feel like they're saying like trying to like mar your name. It was over here in the past. But also, so it's, for some of you, it's actually a marriage or like a long-term relationship or whatever that ended up with a third-party situation, whether it was friends. A third-party situation could be a mother-in-law, it could be a friend, you know, friends taking away, whatever, but there was a third party that had like emotional ties in this, that this broke up, whether it was a long-term relationship or an actual marriage. Another storyline that I'm getting is that this is a group of people that see you as the Hierophant, but we're trying to mar your name and say that you're not a Hierophant, and that I feel like they were trying to go around and like either bully you or like gang up, that's the word, gang up against you. Yeah, like gangs in New York. It's so weird. The High Priestess in reverse. We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like they would besmirch. I heard besmirch. Your name. Yeah, this is like past. So who are these? I feel like it's a group of people. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's all a group of people, whether it's family and like it was like a mother or a father-in-law or something like that or whatever, or church. Or, this involves other people. And the middle world, I feel like, yeah, they're witnessing you. Let's go ahead and like clarify what happened. One more with this over here. The world in reverse. You're not done. You're not finished. There's an unfinished cycle here too. Oh, that's really interesting. The middle world. You might be stuck in your head because we've got the Two of Swords and unfinished. You might be. I feel like somebody's in the middle. Yeah, you need to have strength. I feel like somebody's in the middle of this right now, or it's coming up on you, that you're feeling like really stuck in this 3D. I feel like stuck maybe in this friendship or this situation, like maybe it's where you make money, or like people, like you have to work, like it's 3D, like you can't walk away from this. I'm not feeling like you can walk away from this, and I feel like you haven't been knowing what to do or how to say it. This could be like a group at school or whatever, but I feel like somebody here is getting, I just heard gang stalked by a group of people. They don't know what to do. The universe is saying have strength, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some advice here. Yeah, all over the place. Now that makes more sense. That, you know, the mind, it's like, which way do I go? Like there's all, and look at it, I mean, these are all like predatory people. Yeah, I feel like this is a very, I don't like it. I don't like this energy. I don't like these people. I don't like this. Like I said, if it was a marriage or something like that, there's something going on with the other person who like walked away from this or cheated or whatever it is. They were dragged away, or not dragged away, but lured away by, it could have been a person, it could have been a family group. I don't know. There's something going on here with a group of people. Let's go ahead and see what my people can do about it. Okay, so we've got the World twice. I feel like this is them over here. They're unable because they're watching you now. Why are they watching? What are they seeing? I'm going to ask that. We'll get a little more information. What are they seeing? Not this one. What are they seeing that they're watching? Okay, that just flipped up. That you're moving on. Six of Swords. We got Six of Swords with the Two of Swords, which means there's a Four of Swords at play here. We got a four. We're doing this like mirroring. This is really interesting. Okay, Four of Swords on this side. They can't rest. And they've got the world in reverse. Like this, they feel like this is a cycle, unfinished. Everybody feels like this is an unfinished cycle. But they can't get any rest about it because they see that you're moving on without them. And even though you feel like, I don't know where to go and where to turn or whatever, you still have your back turned to them. You still have the blind. You're not looking at them. And now you're just moving on to the sunset. And they have to watch it. They have to watch it. Why are they so pressed? Yeah, 10 of Cups. But this is an empty 10 of Cups in reverse. This is like the they don't want you to go. Yeah, they don't want you to go and they feel like it's unfair. There wasn't any healing there and the wheel wasn't turning for you and you're like, okay, I'm out. And they don't like it. They don't like it. Yeah, Ace of Cups. You took your cup of love and you decided to move on and said, you know what? You can have that, whatever you were trying to, whatever you can have it. You can go play with amongst yourselves. If you want to play these games, play it amongst yourselves, but I'm out. Yeah. All right, pile number 5. I feel like it's already like, yeah. Oh, I just saw this. I washed my hands of you. Wow. I'm like, who am I talking to? I feel like I wash my hands of you. Yeah, like I'm done with you. So you might have some Aquarian just because like your cutoff game is like on point right there. And Aquarians have, the detachment is easy, right? And you might just have a strong Aquarian placement. Doesn't have to be your big 3, but like I have an Aqua Venus, so I'm very much like that. Like I can detach. I was like, bye, Felicia. I've always been that way. Like even though when I was codependent, I still was able to do it because I could feel, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of sadness on their part. They don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know what to do about it. They feel helpless. Oh, now they're in the 2 of Swords. See how it was like Miriam's like the 4 of Swords, but you have the 4 of Swords. But like I feel like you're actually resting, and now they can't rest. And then you thought like the world wasn't going to, like the cycle wasn't going to, end or whatever, and now they feel that way. So there was a lot of like cat and mouse, I feel, but I don't feel like you were playing. Oh, no, they said you were. Oh, you knew what day it was. Oh, you saw, okay, sorry, I'm getting a lot. You saw them coming. When there's too many players, too many cooks in the kitchen. Like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of people, like it might have been a workplace, where like, it was like one person you talked to, like they might have been trying to make your life a little hell at work, like specifically as well. Let's go ahead and see. So now we're pile 6. All right, pile 6, where are we at? I can't even tell. Probably universe doesn't want me to even know what like the days are, or what the time is. Okay, let's go ahead and pile number 6. How do they feel about this relationship? Pile number 6, please. How do they feel? Oh, that flipped up. Vision Quest. We shall see. We'll get a different one. Pile number 6. Pile number 6, please. Oh, I feel like universe is like slow down. Okay, yeah, I'm stepping into this like ease. Oh yeah, I was like, I'm stepping into this ease, like slow down, beauty way. Look how beautiful that is. First of all, this is a lotus flower, right? The lotus grows out of the mud, right? Also, a lot of intuition here with this dragonfly, a lot of symmetry. This person feels like there's a lot of balance. I'm getting a 6 of Pentacles over here. We've got Moon on the bottom here. How do they feel about you? Interesting. How does my person feel about my person? The hummingbird. Oh, they think you're super high vibrational. They think you're super, super smart. They think you're super collaborative too. Okay, so this isn't like just like love or friendship, whatever. This is the person, they're like, they feel like you stay in the now. Oh, they've got a lot to say about you. They feel like you really like take advantage of opportunities. They feel like you're very resourceful. They think that you have a fast mind. They think that you dress really well, which is really interesting too. They feel like you have this sense of style, and it's something they've never really seen. They feel like it's like classy, hot, chic, like boho, but like really upscale and elegant. They feel like you're just like super laid back. Yeah, they just feel like you're just really, I'm like getting, they're just like, okay, so this person might be an air sign and you might be as well, because like, yeah, okay, I'm getting dragonfly and hummingbird. Yeah, they pick up a lot of things on things that they don't realize, and maybe they do realize it or they don't know, but we've got lightning. Wow, lightning on the bottom, something like what, I want to know. I'm like, let's go ahead. I'm nosy. I mean, this is what the reading is about, but I'm like, what was the lightning? I just want to clarify that and see. Okay, they said go, okay, first with beauty way, we're going to go like, so we're going to clarify what happened or what's going on. Okay, I just want to see. Oh, it's a King of Cups. King of Cups. Ooh. We have onward and forward here. Two of Wands, wanting to take things forward. What happened? Something went forward. Something started. There was a whole new cycle, right? We've got two. The one is like, here's the idea. The two is like, let's take steps towards it. But Four of Swords right now, they're having to rest. They're having to rest a little bit right now. I think they've got a lot going on. Look at all of this. Like there's like swords, and then there's clouds, and then there's like all this other stuff. Again, more swords. I definitely feel like I'm just getting air sign all the way with this lightning. The moon. Okay, the moon was on the bottom of that deck, and then it was on the bottom of this deck. So let's go ahead and just clarify like what happened with this hummingbird. It was like something was going, and now it's like resting, but it's not. Oh, Nine of Cups. Yeah. Nine of Cups. I'm only just laughing because it's like you're very independent. I feel like this person's got a lot going on and a lot in their head or whatever. And yeah, you're this high flying, like zipping around, all this other good stuff. Like with your Nine of Cups, you're like, I can fulfill myself. I'm very happy within myself. And they might be in an Eight of Swords. They might have I feel like they've never met a person like you. So this Eight of Swords is like this, it's typically, you know, this self-imposed prison, right? They're just all up in their heads. More swords. And then we've got the Four of Swords or the Four of Swords, which we've got, so that takes us down to a Four of Swords, which is resting, like resting. Yeah, I feel like you're both resting. Maybe you're both kind of like taking a break. You're doing your own thing and they're doing their thing, but let me get a little bit more like what happened. I don't feel like, oh, ooh. So there might have been a little tussle or something like that. There might have been something that like came up that didn't feel good. Is this, like, can you tell me more? Three of Swords in reverse. It's really interesting. Ooh, with the Devil. But this flew over here. I don't feel like this is, I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you in your head. I feel like I feel like this person is just doing their thing and taking a rest and handling their business, whatever. But I feel like the devil. I say the devil, or you know what I mean? Like, you know, other entities or whatever are trying to make you think that this person, like they want to fight or that there's something wrong, whatever. I think the universe is just saying, like, I think you're overthinking something. Okay, we did get a lot of that air, right? No healing. Yeah, I feel like this is, the universe is saying that the person that you're into and that you're talking to or whatever it is, or like it could be like a new friendship or a colleague, or again, you know, I keep getting fundraiser in here. So I feel like I've got a lot of people that are just like in the neighborhood doing PTA or whatever, moms and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like your imagination's going running away with you, and I feel like you know, because this is a good thing. This is why the devil's here. I'm like, why is the devil here? The devil, because the devil is like, it brings in, okay, and I'm feeling something here. The devil isn't like, oh, the devil, oh, it's negative thought patterns. It's obsession, like, oh, obsessive thoughts. Okay, yeah, you definitely have okay, I heard ruminating mind. So you ruminate a lot. I think you go through, okay, I'm also seeing somebody that runs through scenarios. Like they could have been doing this, they could have been doing this, they could have been doing this. I think that you just need to, like, tone it back a little bit. Like, I'm not going to even lie. Yeah, you might not be able to get a lot of work done because you might be over ruminating about this. I feel like it's becoming a distraction, and I think that's what, you know, what shadow, you know, energies like want you to, like, maybe this person or this friendship or this opportunity or this work person is really going to turn out really, really well for you, and this is why the universe, not the universe, but there might be just other energies that don't want you to, like, I don't want to say hook up, but link up with this person. I'm not saying hook up, we're not talking, this is not that kind of channel. Let's go ahead and see what you can do about it. It's really, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this again. I didn't like how that came out, and it felt like it was like kind of, I don't like it. If it needs to come out, it'll come out again. Yeah, Daughter of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's something, this might be a group that might want to just up your protection. If you are in a, like, I just feel like there's a lot of, somebody might be, and I don't even say this stuff, but there might be a little juju coming your way. Oh, as I get a poke on my foot, yeah, spiritual warfare. You might want to also, I'm getting like a link back to the last pile of a group of people. I don't know if you're involved with a group of people that might be sending some stuff your way. But let's go ahead and just see what can be done about it. Page of Swords. In this, you saw where this fell, right? So this is for you. It's like Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is anxiety. This is self-imposed anxiety. This is self-imposed anxiety. What can you do about it? This person's watching. Page of Swords. They're studying you. Oh, they're studying you. They're studying you. I think they might know that you're intuitive and know that there's something going on or something like that. I feel like they're analyzing. They're watching. I'm not getting any. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on in your head, my friend. Let's just see. Ooh, Father of Wands in reverse. With imbalance, I feel like that came out for that person. I don't feel like that's the, they said yes, okay. I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like that's the energy. Sorry, the cards will pick up if somebody comes by, like it'll come out. Like that's energy, right? That's near me. So yeah, I want to get, okay, yeah, let's do that. We're going to get an advice card, but we're going to get it from this deck because that one's just too sensitive right now. I've got too many people in my purview right now. So that's why I try to do this when nobody's here. The Gatherer. Oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. See, that's what I'm saying. Like those cards, they didn't feel right. The Gatherer, there's harvest to be, this relationship, whatever it is going to be very fruitful. It's going to bring a lot of good things, and I think this is why you're just kind of squirreling out. I feel like it might be too good to be true or something like that, but really this is going to be a very, don't stress out about it. Universe is saying, don't stress. It's all good. It's going to be fruitful. It may take some time, right? It takes time for things to grow. Keep doing you, boo, right? With this independent nature, just calm down the anxiety. Ground yourself a little bit more. I feel like you maybe just need to start putting some grounding practices into your day. But yeah, universe is saying lightning. What lightning doesn't strike twice. This is a really great auspicious card for you. So kudos to you. And yeah, let's get to pile 7. All right, pile number 7. Let's go ahead and give these guys a little shuffle and get into this. This is really, all the piles are so different. Really interesting. I'm really digging this. All right. Must be later than I thought it was. I did sleep in a little late, but getting stuff done. Okay. Pile number 7. How does pile number 7's person feel about this relationship, situationship, friendship, workship, collaborationship? Not words. The Crow, watching, more watching, knowing. I'm going to clarify that with the upper world. Okay, we've got so much air up in this. And how do they feel about you? I said get one more. Okay, I'm going to get one more. How do they feel about this relationship? Sorcerer in reverse. They can't see. It's like these two cards are facing away from each other. There's something they can't see. Beauty way. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is... How do they feel about you? They're a sorcerer in reverse and they're a watcher. Rainmaker. Oh. Okay, I'm like ominous. Not like, ominous, but yeah, because the sorcerer in reverse, the sorcerer's kind of badass and like scary in the upright. When it's in reverse, it means that somebody's using their powers, whether it's manipulating, the power of speech or psychic gifts or whatever it is for the not so awesome. So let's clarify the Crow here. Ooh, that flew over there. Did you see that? The Sun in reverse. Yeah, there is something in the past that did not, I think these are just all people, energies that are all up in your business. Something did not pan out. The Sun in reverse, all the way back here. They can't, okay, yeah, they keep looking back towards it. Yeah, that's why I feel like this person can't see, like, what's in the middle. The Crow's looking here at what happened in the past. The Sorcerer is trying to, like, okay, I feel like, oh, look at the mirroring of these cards with the Queen of Pentacles. Look how beautiful these cards, how they're mirroring each other. Yeah, wow. Okay, can you tell me more? Can you clarify the Sorcerer in reverse? Yeah, there's something unhealed. They can't heal from it. And this is empty healing too. I feel like I'm getting like a big kind of void from this person. Justice, they feel like it's unfair, but no, the universe says no. Okay, the universe. Something was squared up between, the universe made things square between the two of you. Whatever happened, this might be a person that, you dated or married or loved, a parent or something like that, but they can't get over something. They can't see any healing. They can't heal over it. And I feel like they might be doing some things untowards you as well. That's for a small group of you people. But I mean, actually, it's kind of, the sorcerer in reverse is kind of like a person that uses, like I said, so they might be, you know, getting into the spell work or whatever it is, but like, yeah, I don't, or they might be, you know, a practitioner of themselves. But just again, again, these last two piles, up your protection, because I feel like there's definitely somebody definitely has powers, psychic abilities or something like that, that they are not, and they don't feel healed. But the karmic justice here, I'm like, it's just, you are so protected. So I'm not saying you're not, but just always, yeah. The 5 out, 5, this is the past. You're past it though. They're not past it, you're past this. This is the 5 of what, wands? No, excuse me, not the wands, right? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, feeling out in the cold. You did feel, but you're no longer. Yeah, you got over it. You're walking away. You're doing your own beautiful thing. 8 of Swords. Oh, we've got the 9 of Swords on the bottom. There's an ace. There's a 1 of Swords. There's an Ace of Swords. The truth at play here. There's something you don't want to see though. What doesn't my person want to see? That's very strange. King of Cups in reverse. We're not. I think that's somebody outside. What are they not? Justice, again. Oh, you may feel like this person hasn't gotten their justice for this. I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's a little unresolved. Oh, 6 of Cups, yeah. It was definitely like a really great friend or someone that you thought was going to have long-term that you knew probably from a past life or something along those lines. But there was definitely a lot of love and a lot of memories and a lot of something here. But they can't get over it. You're kind of stuck in your head about it. You're past it, healing, and I feel like you feel like not only, because I mean that was on the bottom, it was like justice did play out, but I feel like you don't feel like, you feel like you're justified like moving on or whatever, but I feel like, yeah, there's a little bit of, I know you're a beautiful person, there's just a little underlying, are they going to get their karma? And there's just a tinge of it. Just feeling it. Don't kill the messenger. Oh, this is as I say, don't kill the messenger. We have the bird with the arrows through it, right? The 10 of Wands with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person is like hemming and hawing whether they should come and give you an apology or make an offer or something like that. They're kind of like also there's a second pile of the pile. Here, this also might be a third party that got involved with whatever this is. Could be an extra friend or an extra family member or something like that. I'm getting 2 storylines. This might be a Knight of Cups that did something that didn't turn out with the Knight of Cups, and that's kind of what came between the two of you because it did fall here. But also, I feel like this person is contemplating whether, and I feel like they just think they're going to get shot down. See what's on the bottom here, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're taking their sweet time, and I think they feel like they should. Let's see, yeah, the Rainmaker. They don't, because the Rainmaker in the upright is all about like feeling abundant, and they're, you know what? I don't like this person. They feel like you're the Rainmaker. I feel like they wanted to be around. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call it as I see it. I feel, especially with the Sorcerer in reverse, I feel like they want, you have something that they want. And they thought that they were going to get in on this. The universe removed this person from your life because the universe didn't want them to get any of your rain, my friend. Okay? Luminous Warrior. Yeah, you're the Luminous Warrior. Many times. Yeah, this person was removed from your life so that they couldn't capitalize on what you were about to be coming into. Okay? I'm like, that feels like easy peasy. Let's go ahead and get, what can be done about this? Just some advice for you, they said numerology. Interesting. Okay. It's like I haven't used that for any of these piles, but it's sitting right there. They just want to give you advice. Okay, yeah, they say this person, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Like, the more you take your energy and, energy flows wherever our thoughts go. So whatever you think about. So if you really want them, like, up and out, like, this is not even like a cord cutting ceremony. It's just more of like keeping your thoughts out of them, staying out of their energy, not, just not going on their social media, not extending those energetic ties, right? Tough, yeah, this is why they wanted to let you know that the end of a tough cycle approaches here with the full moon in Capricorn. They're like, it's going to be okay. Like, if they are practicing anything on you or anything like that, I feel like the universe is going to take, justice came out twice and it was in your favor. So I feel like you're like, are they going to get their karma? And the universe is like, don't even worry about it. We got you, boo. Okay, why am I saying boo? The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, this cycle is closing out, and there's something brand new around you for this. You just keep on your beautiful way, you Queen of Pentacles, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Okay, so next pile will be pile number 8. It'll be our last pile. Alrighty, let's see here. The universe is like, it's gonna be so good. Sorry, I'm quiet, I'm tired. Actually not tired, just thinking. I'm trying to pick up on someone's snooping around. I've got like foam. We've got these beautiful, they're beautiful floors, but they carry all the way through the house. And I'm in the back room, so it's kind of like, it's like when you put your phone in a cup so that it'll echo out. It's kind of like that. So I put some foam under the door, but apparently, I guess I forgot the foam under the door. Oh well, here we go. I have to hear Winston talking business all day long when he's here, so I'm just gonna get used to it. All right, let's see here. Let's get into, okay, last one is how do they feel about this relationship? Let's get a little agua and then we'll go on. Okay, pile number 8. How do they feel about this relationship, situation, friendship? Pile number 8's person. I didn't see it. I like, did you guys see that? I didn't see it. The cat. Isn't this crazy? I feel like there's this running theme. I think maybe a lot of you are like also checking into different piles because like I get the gap. I feel like I'm getting like different storylines. Like there's this, I don't know, it's very strange. That just came out with fire on the bottom. And was it like lightning on the, so I might be getting 2 different people's storylines. Have I said that like 3 times? I think so. It's interesting. All right, this flew up and then, ooh, the council. Getting a lot of 4 of swords on here. We've got 2 master numbers. The ghost dance here in reverse, so something is actually, there isn't a ghost dance. So this person feels like this relationship situation is like really abundant and really like awesome. And how do they feel about you? They feel like you're resting. We'll see a little more. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I'm not getting a lot off of this person right here. Rough for you, or them, you know, it could be either way. Okay, clarify the gatherer. Whoa! I was like, why is the devil here again? The King of Cups. See, we had a King of Cups in the last, like it flipped up in pile number 7 with the devil. And the devil came out before, but I feel like this is obsession. I feel like somebody's like super, like I don't feel like this is like a bad devil card. I feel like this is like, they cannot stop thinking about you. They cannot, they think, oh, and I'm just getting this like mesmerized. Yeah, they're mesmerized by you. This person is mesmerized. Oh my gosh, with the 9 of Cups. Okay, you have to watch pile number 7 because this is the flip-flop. I think this is them, I think. Oh, it's wild to me. You see, you can't make this stuff up. I'm gonna like, I know. I'm gonna raise, so what? I'm like, so what's the, how do they feel about you? Okay, what happened? How do they, I'm like, why am I confused all of a sudden? Okay, they might be really confused. I was like, all of a sudden, they lost the ball. Like, they feel like they dropped the ball. Okay, what? Let's just get a clarification for you on this side or whoever this is, and then we'll get what happened. The Fool, yeah, you're not moving forward. That's interesting. I don't feel like you're stagnating with the, I mean, with the council, look at this. I feel like you're not going anywhere. I feel like you're just resting. I feel like you're getting downloads. Yeah, I've got a phone call coming in. I'm going to have to stop this. Okay, pile 8, I'm back. I had to like just get into like a re-entry point here. So really interesting. I'm also getting something here with the devil. The devil was here with the other pile that I feel like the devil was trying to get into your head or pile 7's head. I feel like the devil is trying to get into this person's head. So there's 2 storylines. Someone is very obsessed and very into you and like just can't get you off their mind and it's just like really like you've thrown them for a loop. I also feel like maybe though they feel like, because we have the Fool here, how they feel about you and like what happened, they feel like you're not moving forward and that you're just resting or like also like maybe thinking on things. So you might have just like, I don't think there's ghosting. This person's like all about you right now, but there might be something going on in their head, because we do the ghost dance here. So maybe there's really no confusion between the two of you, but that's just like a side note right there. So let's go ahead and see, because I had that to like clarify that. I'm like, what's happened between you? I'm gonna get just a little more, since we got interrupted, but I can stitch this, and I'm glad it happened at the end of the pile. So, not the end of the pile, the end of the reading. Okay, pile 8, you're awesome. So let's see what's going on between the two of you, and like a four of wands. We've got 8 of swords getting out of the head here. Wow, that's really bright. 8 of swords. Got one to flip out. It was in reverse though. No defensiveness. I don't feel like anything happened. I like feel like you're like starting to build to something, and that both of you are taking your defenses down. And with the 7 of swords, I don't feel like anybody's done anything to each other. I feel like it's like wanting to build, wanting to not be defensive with each other, especially, and not wanting to bring other people's issues in, like, you know what I mean, your past problems. I feel like this baggage here, because this feel judgment. I feel like between the two of you, I feel like this is very positive. I feel it's very equal. I feel like this is like actually each other's good karma. I'm not gonna lie. I feel, because this is the karmic card. I feel like this is like the person. This is like this, and it's so funny. I feel like both people, because I was saying in pile 7, I feel like the devil is trying to tell you that this person isn't good, and I feel like it's whispering. I feel like you've maybe met a person that's like, again, friendship. I am getting some lovership vibes on here. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I feel like it feels very healthy between the two of you. It's like, I don't want to blame you or project onto you what other people have done for me. I want to build something healthy. I don't want to be defensive. We feel like this is great. I'm like, great, so what's the, I'm like, that's good. That's good. We like having good. I mean, sometimes in tarot, you're just like, are you sure? The other tower going to come down? Let's see here. So I want to get, so what is there to do about it? What's the advice here? I love this. It's like on the Hangman. It didn't flip out, but like, yeah, there's just like a pause right now. There's getting a different perspective to the Hierophant. Okay, that flipped over. So the Hierophant in reverse. What do you want you to do with it? Oh, unconventional. I was like, why would the Hierophant be in reverse with the 9 of Wands here? What to do about it? Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh. Yeah, this is like explaining to me, it's like what to do about it, and it's explaining to me like this 4 of Wands and the past hurt, like what you both, it's so interesting. It's basically saying this is what you guys want, but it's telling me what happened in these people's lives. So this person was married, or a relationship or something like that, like a long-term something that they broke. Because I was going to say, oh, this wants to go like an unconventional way, but this is saying there was something broken, and it was really, really difficult and really, really hard and really just like an uphill climb with this person. And on this side, we have someone who's really dealt, we've got Son of Cups with the Ace of Swords and the 9 of Swords, which is like you've dealt with a lot of liars and a lot of pages. You know, the Suns, or is that a knight? I think the Suns were knights. But like, yeah, people that are just in and out, like saying they have a couple love, whatever, but they're just liars. And like, we've got 2 swords. So we've got the 9 of Swords and the Ace of Swords here, which means 9 minus 1 would be 8. So 8 of Swords. Like, people are all up, like, oh, okay. It kept you in an 8 of Swords. These are people that like would try and keep you like running circles around you. They might. I'm also getting like, I feel like you've been like dated a bunch of like pickup artist guys, like those guys that are like as I get a poke in my foot. Yeah, I feel like you've dated a lot of guys that like you might have like a type of like just like a douchey. These might attract douchey guys. I don't know. There's something about like this is like something that, and the King of Cups, you know, and I just can't help with the Devil here too. Like, yeah, you both are coming from something like, and you're just like, I don't want to put that on the other person. I love that. Let's go ahead and get like, so what to do about it? We're going to get a little bit more here. I'm like, I just want to love on this pile right here because something feels really good here. Seeing 6, you know, with a 4 of Pentacles, right, holding back, but we got a 6 of, Oh, wait, one more. Okay, yeah. Like both of these were soulmates. Like all of these people were soulmates, uprooted. There was just a lot of uprooting. I got this one card. Like, yeah, you just, it's like this, but why is it in reverse? Okay, I'm not gonna, I feel like it's just explaining this because you see how everything's equally coming out here. So can we get some advice here? It's really interesting. I'm like, why am I so, I feel so, I remember I was feeling a little confused earlier, like the smoke, dead noise, you're good enough. This goes, oh, to this person. Okay, so this person over here, the person that's like totally like smitten, you were good enough. Like if you feel like you can't like live up to this person, the expectation, you absolutely can. They are through the moon, to the moon, through the moon. This one to come out. The end of a tough cycle for you, my person over here, approaches. Conclusions are within reach. Let's go ahead and get one for the both of you. Wow. Look at the bigger picture. There's something, wow, okay. I'm getting like, I'm just getting a divine counterpart energy off of this. And I don't subscribe to divine, but I feel like there's something with this Sagittarius, the full moon of Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture. I feel like there's something really big with this judgment. Yeah, I just feel, and this reading is just so symmetrical. I love symmetry. Don't even get me started. With two earth signs, you might be earth signs, but we've got Virgo and Capricorn here. But I feel like there's this balance, right? There's this balance because judgment, what the judgment number is, wait, 11? Is it 11? I can't read Roman 20? Roman numerals? 2 X's is 20? Yeah, I feel like there's a really big, I feel like you were brought together. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you were brought together for a bigger purpose and like something like you might like start something like a foundation. Remember I'm getting a foundation or full fundraiser, or I'm getting like big Aquarian vibes, like very like it was making me nervous, like humanitarian. I'm getting big humanitarian vibes off of this. Like there's something you're supposed to do together. Have faith in your dreams, but yeah, I'm getting the chills. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting the chills. That's really cool. Okay, pile 8, thank you for joining me. Thank you everybody that's joined me. If you're interested in personal readings, please go down to the description below and click on the link, or actually email is better right now because I don't have HoneyBook set up. So you can just email me at daughterofwindtarot@gmail.com. And yeah, please consider sharing, liking, subscribing. Drop all your stories and resonations or not resonations in the comment boxes below, please. And I can't wait to see you again. Please join us. All right, bye. Ciao for now, ladies and gents.